customtacticals.com here, and today I'm going to take a look at a few of my flashlights. Being a knife collector, you can't really get away from flashlights too, because just about every single person that collects knives usually collects some sort of flashlight or something. Just maybe one or two, or maybe more than that. Some of these guys are pretty crazy. I picked up a few flashlights in various trades and you know, sort of like deals and stuff like that, and I've always been kind of a fan of Surefire, but you know, nowadays there's so many of these specialty makers out there making lights at much better pricing that Surefire is a bit pricey for what you get. I mean, they do have an outstanding product, and their machining is probably the best as far as the ones I've seen, at least. But there are quite a few good ones out there, like I believe Night Force and stuff like that. The lights that I'm going to show you today are the ones that I've had for quite a few years, at least some of them. I've traded a few off, sold a few off. I've had, in addition to these ones here, I've had an Arc LS, Surefire E1E and E2E, a 9P, a 6R rechargeable, all sorts of stuff. So what I'm going to look at here first is the two more entry-level lights that I have that pretty popular when they came out, but aren't very bright. These ones are from Inova, the X5 and the X1. Really well machined lights. They don't rattle. They're really solid. Push button temporary light, as you can see here. So you just push this sort of rubber thing here, or you can twist for a permanent on. And same thing with this one. This is an Inova X1, and this one's got a blue lens on it, and you twist on to keep it on. The Inova X5 is sort of a floodlight, so you kind of get a bigger area. You can't really see. Maybe I'll turn off the light. You can see the area is pretty big, whereas the X1 is sort of a concentrated beam. It's a spotlight as opposed to a floodlight. The X1 isn't very useful. It's sort of a novelty light. I think I picked it up for like $10, so who cares, right? Both LED lights. The X5 has five bulbs, and the X1 has one. LEDs have definitely gotten a lot better since the Inovas came out, and Inova has some higher end ones too, I believe. This one is one that I just picked up recently. It's called a Blocky Boy. It's a very light flashlight. It uses I don't know, kind of bulb, like a K5 or something. I'm not really familiar with types of bulbs and stuff. I'm just a casual collector of lights here. Just to pick this one up and trade it. Rattles a little bit, like when you shake it and you hear the battery rattling about it. These ones were made in a limited edition of 50 by the maker, which is, I think, Photon Maniac or something like that, and he's a custom, sort of a small-time maker. He just purchases the parts, gets the stuff machined, and then he builds the lights after designing them. This one, unlike the Innovas, the larger one uses two lithium 123 batteries, and the small one uses AA's, but this one here uses a single lithium CR 123. Same as the Arc LS I had, but this one is really bright. As you can see, it's significantly brighter than both of those other two lights. You compare it to that one. It's probably not very accurate shining it here, but for like one CR123 battery, this is a really bright light, and it's very light. It feels a little bit cheaper than I thought it would, but I like the way it looks. I like the size. It's a pretty handy light, so probably going to keep this one for a little while. Next light I have here is a Surefire 6P LED. However, this one has the incandescent bulb in it, so it's actually a Surefire 6, just a regular 6P right now. I have a Q5 LED coming in. It's supposed to be a really bright LED. It's a Cree Q5, and I'm going to stick that in here and see how it works. This right now uses 2 lithiums, but like they're basically dead. I should Panasonic and stuff like that. These batteries are pretty much dead, so it's not really bright right now. It's dying. It just gets dimmer and dimmer. But it's a pretty bright light. I think this one is like 60 lumens or something like that. Not sure what it is at LED, but the Cree that I picked up is supposed to be 120 for an LED. It's not bad. And the last one here I have is the Surefire M6 Guardian. This is an incandescent light. Extremely bright. You can just feel the heat from it. And you turn off the light here, you can see it light up. It just lights up the whole area. And this is sort of like pretty much one of the brightest lights you can buy, and it uses a lot of batteries. 6. And it drains them in 20 minutes. So it's a very expensive light to use. But typical Surefire has the locking twist light, so you can lock on. It's hot, you can feel it. Or you can momentary on with the clicky tail cap. Well, not clicky, sorry, just the press down tail cap. So yeah, these are my lights. And just a little break from the knives. Hope you enjoyed the review. See ya.